Hello guys, episode 24. Today we are filming with Stanley Gyoshev, who is a researcher and lecturer at Exeter Business School and is also an entrepreneur. And today our topics will be about entrepreneurship, about startups, but also about something related to university. So please introduce yourself. What exactly do you do and what motivates you in your everyday life?
I'm an academic and have been for a long time. If you look at my Twitter profile, which I haven't posted for a long time, it says academic, connector, entrepreneur, and then I go in cycles, and in different cycles, I have been entrepreneur. Back in the day, I have been purely academic for some period of time, but I'm always a human connector, which actually explains where the Twitter X, currently X, expression is coming from.
Because I saw in your profile the thing that really catches the eye as a lecturer at Exeter Business School. Could you please tell me what do you teach there? I saw very interesting subjects.
I have been teaching for the last 18 years derivatives, financial derivatives, and fixed income instruments. The financial derivatives teaches you how you could hedge the risks that you have in the company. So independently, what is the company? Company is created in order to pool resources together and use these resources in order to put forward an idea which needs to be financially viable and financially sustainable and profitable. But the idea cannot be how to make money. Because in the moment when you have an idea how to make money, the idea doesn't work. The idea needs to drive you from within. I have seen ideas which drive people from within, and then the startups are successful. And then ideas which are made because some people think it is profitable. And when you try to do something profitable, there are in the startup regular ups and downs. And when you try to do something which is only for the profit, independently how good the idea is, it is not sustainable because actually people cannot sustain it. It is better to have team of entrepreneurs as opposed to single entrepreneur, because entrepreneurship is a marathon. It is not a sprint. And you always hit points at which you are low. And if you have teams of entrepreneurs, then the team could survive a hit, where the single entrepreneur is much more challenged to survive such hit.
I think a lot of people nowadays want to be solopreneurs. I think this is a new trend to create something that you're the only founder in the company, because it gives you a better lifestyle, let's say.
Statistically, it is very difficult. It is possible, but very difficult. And even if you think of the people that you believe are so entrepreneurs, for example, Bill Gates, he had his co-founder Paul Allen. Steve Jobs have his co-founder
Steve Wozniak.
Yes. And Jeff Bezos started his company with,
I don't know,
his wife.
His wife.
Both of them actually started the company together.
I didn't
There is a book which actually is called Millionaire Next Door. And this is the typical profile of a millionaire, where they start a company either with their spouse or their spouse have a profession like an accountant or a teacher or something like this, and the main business of the family
Yeah.
is actually the business of the entrepreneur,
Yeah.
where the spouse is helping them, at least emotionally.
Yeah, I've heard actually a lot of writers, directors, or people who are in the film industry. Actually, I've heard them say that their wife has been their greatest editor and emotional support. So maybe that counts as a co-founder, let's say, either of a movie or of a startup. But can you also tell me about your experience with entrepreneurship?
Let me finish answering the previous question, and then I'll tell you.
Of course.
The second class that I'm teaching is actually fixed income instruments, which, if you have watched the movie Big Short, is I'm explaining in my class how to evaluate the instruments which are mentioned in the movie on one side. Why this is relevant for Bulgaria? The relevance of fixed income instruments for Bulgaria is how a CFO or finance director of a company can actually achieve an interest rate which peers the risk and, more importantly, the interest rate of the sovereign debt. This class actually explains you how to structure using fixed income instruments, such a fixed income instruments by utilizing securitization, which actually allows you to get lower interest rate than the sovereign rate dating. Sovereign debt rating of the country. So this is the second class that I'm teaching. The first is derivatives. And for example, in the States, if you are CFO of a company and you don't hedge a commonly hedgeable risk, you are liable to go to prison for not hedging a risk and not doing your fiduciary duty as a finance professional. It is not the case in most countries in Europe, but this is the direction of travel. So, independently how mathematically involved both things are, this is something that a finance professional, not professor, but professional, needs to have under their belt in order to be able to steer a company. So, and for an entrepreneur, derivatives gives you a different way of looking at financial situations and financial scenarios and evaluating in a different way using options and real options. What are the options and the different pathways of developing a company? So it gives you a different way of thinking, which also is very important for entrepreneur to have.
And do you also teach at the Faculty of Economics?
No, I teach only in the business school. And I have been teaching. I have been teaching in Boston, in Bentley University, in Philadelphia at Drexel University, and in Williamsburg at University of William and Mary. And I have always been teaching derivatives and fixed income instruments. And I have always been teaching in the business school. In the States, there is a segregation between business school and School of Economics. And there is different faculty. And I actually have my undergraduate and master degrees are in different areas of mathematics, and my PhD is in finance, and I haven't taken, to be fair, any economics classes formally. I have read a lot of books which I find interesting, but I haven't taught any economics.
Uh-huh. And now, can I ask you the question, which is the most exciting? Can you tell me about your entrepreneurial journey? Because I saw that you have been in a very interesting startup, actually.
I have been in different startups through the years. Before going to the States, I had 2 startups here in Bulgaria.
Uh-huh.
And it was a tough decision if I should take the scholarship and go to the States or continue with my startup in Bulgaria. The startups that I had, the first one was a distribution system for ice cream right after the fall of the Berlin Wall, when entrepreneurship stopped being criminal and punishable by imprisonment, and you could actually establish and start your own company. Together with a friend of mine from Sofia University, we started a business of buying wholesale and distributing ice cream. Then we became the first caterer of the first rodeo show in Bulgaria, which were exciting times. And it was very exciting to be part of the entrepreneurial community. And then during this road show, I actually found out that there is no place where I could buy chips, and started a company for chips production. At which point of time it took me half a year, 1 year to build the first small manufacturer producing chips, which at this point, Chew Chips, actually started doing the same. Their price was more competitive than mine. So the thing that I actually did was I used technological innovation and utilize the area of expertise of my mother. And she helped me actually develop a technology for producing frozen French fries. And I moved from chips production to frozen French fries, which we have been producing. There was only one state-owned company which was producing them. We were the first private company producing them. And our quality was much better. And we were selling this to the high-end customers, which were using this. Then I went to the States, studied at University of Maine, where the internet revolution happened at this time. So I was part of several internet businesses at the time. And these businesses were in front of their time. And when you are in front of your time, you need to be very persistent. And the problem was that the founders team didn't persist it enough. One of them actually, the same idea was financed, both ideas actually were financed years later by venture capital. But not the ideas that we have, because the founders team wasn't persistent enough. So I have been part of different journeys with different companies. Later in the day, I have served on the board of directors of companies in different states, first in the US, then in the UK in London, in Germany in Berlin, in Amsterdam, in Netherlands, and in Sofia, Bulgaria. And I have served both for high-tech companies, in most all of them actually in the travel industry. The second one was finance companies, and the third one was NGOs. And I continue to serve on different boards or getting involved with different companies currently.
Okay, I also have a very interesting question. when you go for a startup idea, do you usually go for what's needed on the market, or you have an idea that you like, maybe it's some kind of a passion? How do you decide in which idea you're going to invest your time, your energy, your money?
That's an excellent question. If we go, I don't know if we spoke before the interview or during the interview.
Yeah.
For 4 hours a week book.
Yeah.
It was before the interview?
Before the interview, yeah.
Before the interview. So during the interview we spoke that actually you need to be able to sustain the downs.
Yeah.
And you need to do two things. One of them is in the beginning of every startup, you need to work the thing that Tim says in his book 4 hours a week is 100 hours a week, and your aim should be to start working 4 hours a week, and he explains how in the book. If you are unable to work 100 hours a week, then you cannot do it. You cannot, if you cannot sustain the 100 hours of work and the down at the same time, you cannot actually sustain the startup. So you need to be passionate about something. This is the same thing that I'm telling people who come to do PhD with me. You need to be passionate about it, and you need to be able to work 60 hours a week for a PhD. And you need to be at some point of time, you are not wanna do the work, but you need to sustain and go through. And you need to be passionate about something in order to be able to do this. So if you are trying to do it for the money, you are not going to be able to do it. You need to do it for something that you are passionate about.
So we're already talking about having this entrepreneurial mindset. What books or movies or podcasts would you recommend to young people so they can actually create such a mindset, to have the inspiration to go after an idea and persevere and continue? What would you recommend?
The first thing that I would recommend is actually having a startup team. And independently, you told me once again, I don't know if it was before the interview or during, about solo entrepreneurship. Being a solo entrepreneur, if you cannot find somebody else who is passionate about your idea, is okay. But it is very challenging. And it is better if you find somebody who is your soulmate, with whom you do the enterprise. And in order to be successful at the enterprise, you need to have a team of people with whom you are doing this. So this is the entrepreneurial spirit that you need to actually have in order to have a successful business. Podcasts that I could recommend is The Diary of a CEO, which is a podcast which is done by Steve Bartlett. If you are in Bulgaria, I would encourage you to get involved with Innovator. Either if you are in high school, form a group of people with whom you want to start a startup. If you are in older, then you need to get involved as a volunteer and try to help the innovator because by getting involved with innovator, you are going to become part of the entrepreneurship community. If you have a co-op at the university which is you are attending, you definitely should be part of the co-op, entrepreneurship co-op, venture capital co-op. If you have a debating co-op, it is a little bit in the left field, but this is something extremely useful that you could do. If you want to start a company, another, besides Tim's book 4 hours a week, you should also read Crossing the Chasm as a book which explains what is the chasm in which most of the companies fail and what are different ways to do it. Back in the day, probably 10 years ago, I had a conversation in San Francisco with a venture capitalist, and he told me, when I invest in companies, one of the 5 must-read books which I give them, besides 4 hours a week, is Crossing the Chasm. So we could speak with the same language with the whole founding team. And venture capitalists actually invest in A teams with B ideas. And there is a very famous saying that the venture capitalist that invested in Airbnb said their A plus team with B minus idea, and they proved him wrong. He invested in them with the idea that they are going to fail at the idea, but because they are A plus team, they are going to develop a different idea at this point of time, and he wants to invest in the team. It is so good that he needs to invest in them.
So it's a better idea to have a good team than a good idea, actually.
Yes. And this is something that regularly happens at... there is a BBC show, which is the most real reality show, which is there are 5 dragons who invest in startups. It is called Dragon's Den. And you need to, if you want to start a company, you need to watch, I would say, 100 hours of this show, because you don't want to repeat the mistakes that the founders are doing when they're pitching. The same thing, there is an American show which is called Shark Tank. You should do the same. So this is the 3 things that you need to watch. When you start watching Stephen Bartlett's podcast, Diary of CEO, it recommends which is the next podcast to watch. Half of the episodes are about entrepreneurship, and half of the episodes are about sex and family life. And in order to have strong startup, you actually need to be satisfied as a person, which makes total sense. And the other 2 things that it makes sense to watch is the Dragon's Den and
Shark Tank.
The next thing that I would recommend is, I have watched some Shark Tank, but I have never watched The American Apprentice. I have watched with Donald Trump. I have watched only The British Apprentice with Lord Sugar. So, but this is the 4th thing that you need to watch. So I would rank first Dragon's Den, Shark Tank, and Diary of a CEO as top 3. You need to watch all 3 of them, and then when you have watched all of them that you can, only then watch The Apprentice, because it gives you the idea of what you need to do,
Yeah.
but it is in a negative way because actually teamwork is not promoted there. And actually teamwork is the thing that you need to do.
Yeah.
And people don't succeed alone, they succeed as part of a group, part of a team. And there is a very good book about this which is called Never Eat Alone. And I couldn't remember the end of the book.
That's not you also wanted to show me, to tell me about a startup related to water, I believe?
Yes.
Yeah,
We
tell me about
spoke in the beginning. There is a Bulgarian startup which is about QL Calogen water. This is they have a patent.
Yeah.
And Calogen is extremely important. The older you get, the more you're missing it.
Yeah.
Every year after 25, your Calogen level is decreasing with 1% per year, which is bad for the joints, bad for the hair, and bad for the skin, and a gazillion other things.
Yeah.
And they have developed a technology, which is a very unique technology, where they are able to inject the Calogen in water in such a way, together with vitamins and other nutrients, which actually have a good taste, because the rest of the Calogen waters don't have a good taste. It is transparent, so you could see it, and it has a shelf life of 18 months without any stabilizers, and they're using the best and the only natural sugar substitute, which is stevia, which is good for the heart, and as opposed to the rest of the sweeteners, is not cancerogenic, but it is actually positive for the body.
And where can we find this product?
You can find it in all the gas stations, for example, in OMV, in Lukoil and Shell. It is produced in France, and I'm actually helping them with business development, which is thing that I have been helping my former students via my LinkedIn page. I'm trying to keep in touch with more than 10,000 former students via LinkedIn, which are working in more than 100 countries. For example, in different banks, more than 350 banks around the world.
Well, that's probably a hard job. And since we're a bit running out of time, could you also motivate young people? Why should they start their own startup, their own idea? Why should they become entrepreneurs?
If you have something, a burning desire within you, or not sure if you have the burning desire, you definitely should do it. The way that you should do it is find a team of people who are as passionate as you. The thing is that if you have this within you, this is a unique ability. Most of the people don't have it within them. All abilities of people are distributed in a bell curve, and it is very difficult to be an entrepreneur. For example, let's go back, we spoke about Jeff Bezos, correct? Jeff Bezos had this within him, but before the internet happened, he was working as a quant in a hedge fund. And when the internet happened, he saw the potential for books to be sold online. He was so passionate that he left his job and started a company. And if the internet didn't happen, probably he would have been relatively wealthy hedge fund quant,
Yeah.
but he wouldn't have been the well-known entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And it is very difficult to start something, and McKinsey actually helped him a lot if you watch some old interviews with him. And you need to have the right conditions in which you could actually do it for the betterment of mankind. There is an article which I cannot cite, but actually the entrepreneurs get 2% of the benefit that they actually bring to society. So, independently how much money you get and how wealthy you become, the benefit for society is the 98% of the value that you are creating. Independently how much of the value you are able to capture. And actually Jeff Bezos might have captured more than 2% because there are different ways by knowing different things. So, for example, Sergey Brin and Larry Page were able to capture much less of the value that they were able to bring to everybody. So they're much less wealthier than Jeff Bezos, I believe. I haven't looked recently at Forbes, but this is last time I looked. They have captured for themselves much less of the value. So depending on your knowledge and the team of the founders that you have, you could capture more or less. And but doing something, it actually benefits the society so much that it is not funny. Including founders which have been demonized in the press, like Groupon or Uber. They bring so much value to the society, independently of the stuff that they have been demonized for, that, and in the moment, the society, back in the days, you could go to prison if you don't return a loan. This was in medieval ages, and in the moment, if you actually don't defraud anybody, you don't go to prison, you bankrupt. And once again, Ford has bankrupted twice, Bill Gates has bankrupted twice before they established the companies by which they are famous in the moment. So actually, the current society values entrepreneurship much more than anything else. So let me look into the camera and say, if you have it, if you are doubtful if you want to become an entrepreneur or not, then you want to become an entrepreneur. And because Bill Gates and Ford have bankrupted twice before becoming successful, I would strongly encourage you to actually become an entrepreneur.
Thank you. That was very inspiring. Thank you for coming to the episode. It was a wonderful time. And you can listen to the episode on YouTube and on Spotify.
Actually, I forgot to say something which I wanted to say. Can we do this 2 more minutes?
No problem.
I'm involved in the moment with, and we spoke about this before, but I didn't have the time to mention it. Currently, I'm involved with Citizens for Bulgaria. The website of the company is c4bg.org, and this is a startup which is promoting civic society. And you need to have civic society in order to have the entrepreneurship culture and in order to enable different people to be successful. And it independently, if we have 1, 2 or 5% of entrepreneurs in Bulgaria, and the 5% is actually coming from Schumpeter and Baumol, is actually it makes sense to have civic society, and by having civic society, you are helping all entrepreneurs. And as we discussed before, actually, the entrepreneurs are capturing 2% of the value. If we look at Nokia, they have captured less than 2%, but the whole society, whole Finnish economy became better off. And the societies are moving with a different speed. So the last thing that I would do is, if you don't do, and basically participating in Tinnovator as a mentor, you are creating a better civic society. And C4BG, Citizens for Bulgaria, and Tinnovator are working together to create such a society. For example, also for high school students, we have a yearly competition where you try to promote how to become a better civic society in Bulgaria in order to enable the entrepreneurship culture. So getting involved has two benefits. One of them is it makes you a better person. And the second one, by making the society as a whole better, by influencing that instead of 35%, 70% vote. So the Bulgaria becomes a better society. It is easier to become an entrepreneur. So it is not a waste of time, but it is actually making the entrepreneurship culture better. And you are meeting better people when you are doing volunteering, and you could meet your soulmate. And random connections and going out of your way is actually helping you to discover what and how to change. So getting involved in civic initiatives actually makes the whole society better, but it puts you out of your comfort zone on one side, and on the other side, it connects you with people from different places where some idea could come and you could develop it.
Okay, so thank you very much. I'll put all the links in the description so people could see them. And thank you very much for being a guest here.
Thank you for the invitation, Victor. It was a pleasure being here.
Thank you very much.